Hey,
All
this
right.
is Super Saiyan Ryu, and today we're going to be talking about the idea of a battle between Super Buu absorbed Gohan versus Super Janemba, or, the form that's the most powerful form of Janemba in the Fusion Reborn movie. And today I have here with me my friend Seth, and
Yo, what up?
I'll leave a link in the description below to his channel as well, so you guys can check out his videos. So I'll let you start what your opinions are on the two characters and where you think they're placed in terms of power and that kind of stuff.
All right. So what we know is that Buhan is he's probably galaxy level, going by the scaling of multi-solar system, Kid Buu, etc. And we know that he's about, I believe he's about 20 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Because Gotenks was stated to be the equivalent of Super Saiyan 3 Goku in his Super Saiyan form. So basically, he's like a Gotenks and a Gohan put together. So Gotenks is 8 times stronger, and Gohan would be 50% stronger than that, so he'd be 12 times. So Super Buu Gohan absorbed would be at least 20 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu. So he'd probably be multi-galaxy at bare minimum, and we know when he's enraged, he can collapse the entire universe under his power just by screaming. And we also know that he was even able to push Vegito back at some moments in time. And he was also even so powerful that he can manipulate Vegito's structure and turn him into a candy ball. And we also know that Vegito is very powerful. He's literally Goku and Vegeta multiplied together. So his hacks are insane, and he can regenerate infinitely. And he's also very intelligent because he also has Piccolo. For Janemba, all we know is that if we scale them linearly, Janemba doesn't really stack up because he had blood knocked out of his mouth by Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But I can also argue that Janemba in the movies is from a different dimension, so it's scaled differently. What's your opinion on it?
Well, I agree on your analysis on Buhan that he should be, somewheres in the multi-galaxy range for his regular power, and when enraged, like you said, he can even collapse the entire universe, and that's actually pretty impressive, especially considering it's not just the matter, but he was warping space-time itself to do that, so...
Actually, he was manipulating numerous dimensions.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So that could have been numerous universes he was yanking into one. Although it's not known, but we do know that he was manipulating other forms of space.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just going to even lowballing it, it's going to be universal, though.
Yep, exactly.
So, Buhan for sure, I agree with that analysis. As Janemba goes, I agree that since it could easily be considered an alternate timeline or something, that the characters in there could be stronger. Personally, I like to think that since Goku mentioned fighting Fat Buu, that it's post-Buu Saga. So I'd assume that Goku has got his Zenkai or whatever from his battle with Buu, and he's going to be a little stronger than that. And also when he fights Janemba, like you said, it's a pretty good battle, but Janemba does take the upper hand, so Janemba...
And he was suppressed.
Yeah.
He didn't show his full power until Gogeta.
So Janemba is definitely stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku post-Buu Saga, I would say. I'd say that's a good...
Yeah.
That's a reasonable assumption. As for Janemba's feats, we do know that he was able to warp all of Hell just by existing, so that's an interesting feat for sure.
Yeah, very interesting, yeah.
How that stacks up against Buhan, I would say personally, Buhan's universal feat is more impressive because he had more control over it, and also the fact that it was going to actually crush the entire universe and not just alter a universe-sized dimension. I think that's a little more impressive. And as for Janemba, I mean, like we were saying, he doesn't show as much control over it, so I would say Buhan's showing is the more impressive of the two, and in terms of scaling, Janemba should be at least a little bit above Super Saiyan 3 Goku with a Zenkai, but Buhan, like you were saying, is easily 20 times Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Buu Saga, so scaling-wise, I would say Buhan should take it. I'm going to say this, though, because Janemba did power up when he was fighting Gogeta, he may give Buhan a little bit of a challenge at first, but I think once Buhan becomes enraged, he's going to completely overpower him and defeat him. Especially since, when you think about it, Buhan has Gohan inside of him. Gohan is
Yep.
known for increasing his power exponentially when he's enraged, so that kind of
Yep.
also helps explain why Buhan.
And Super Buu.
Yeah,
Super Buu
exactly.
and Gohan both have enraged attacks, so it was like a double whammy.
Exactly. So it would make sense that Buhan would become extremely powerful and vastly increase his power when he becomes pissed off. I think what's going to happen is him and Janemba, when they fight, Janemba, if he goes to full power, he might push Buhan and he might even manage to match up to him somewhat. But I think once Buhan gets pissed off, he's going to completely overwhelm Janemba with his power up, and that'll be endgame.
Yeah.
Also,
so a few things.
One other thing I wanted to mention was Buhan, like you were saying, is smart because he has Piccolo inside of him, as well as obviously Gohan. Gohan, he's not stupid. He's a good fighter, and he knows quite.
He's a scholar.
He's a scholar. So Buhan is actually extremely intelligent, whereas Janemba, he's not. Well, I can't even say he's not retarded because he kind of. He doesn't really show.
He's pretty much feral.
Speech. Yeah, he's feral. He doesn't really show anything in terms of intelligence, just basic sentience. So I would say in terms of intelligence, Buhan has him beat as well. So I definitely would think Buhan is going to win this one.
I have a few things to add. You can say that Goku in the Fusion Reborn is a lot powerful than the Buu Saga. One of the main arguments is, what was it? He shook the afterlife. Was that right?
Yeah, he did actually. He shook the afterlife, and it was mentioned somewhere in. I can't remember where, but it was some sort of. Well, it's non-canon, but it's official Dragon Ball content that he has the power to shake the universe. So it can be argued that that version of Goku is multi-galaxy level, but again, even with that, it's not a feat that's going to surpass Buhan's enraged universal plus feat.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like I said, Buu's hacks was so strong he could manipulate Vegito, a character that's Goku multiplied by Vegeta. He can manipulate his cellular structure to become candy. If he can manipulate Vegito, he can definitely manipulate Janemba, because Janemba is not shit compared to Vegito.
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't see Janemba surviving being turned into candy, or if he gets absorbed, either of those are going to be an instant win for Buhan. And also Buhan, if he gets enraged, he'll just straight out overpower him.
Yep, exactly. The only other scaling I really can see here is you can scale Gogeta, because Gogeta would at least be like that max. He'd be 96 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So Janemba can be anywhere between twice as strong to 90 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which could make him a lot more powerful than Super Buu with Wank, if you say he's like 90 times stronger. But even so, with all of that Wank, the enraged Buhan and Candy completely fucking body him. Especially with Janemba's fighting style. Janemba's fighting style really applies to beating you up or slashing you around. He doesn't really blast people, and as far as Super Buu or Majin Buu goes, you need to obliterate him to kill him.
Yeah, exactly. So. I mean, we've seen he can come back from being turned to ash and smoke, and that shows that you literally have to destroy every atom.
Yep. So I don't think Janemba has the intelligence, and I don't think his fighting style goes with it. So I don't see Janemba winning whatsoever.
I agree. I think that pretty much wraps up that battle, and the consensus is that Buhan is going to win. Most likely, he's going to get enraged, and that's how he's going to do it.